Hello. Hi. Good morning. It's a funny thing for a person who doesn't start much of their days ever looking in the mirror to spend her morning in front of a camera. So good morning. I'm having camera consciousness this morning. So let's be real about where we are in the world today. Let's just show up fully for whoever we are. Good morning. As you come online, I'd love you, if these practices are nourishing to you, I hope you're loving them. I hope they're bringing you to new places and that you're growing from them. Really, we have so many choices at this time. I so appreciate that you're choosing to spend some of this time with me. I know everybody's jumping in, and this for me isn't about growing my business so much as it is about being of service. So this is one of my big values in life, to be of service. So if this is of service to you, it would be a great service to me if you when you come online or spend some time, if you hit that like or heart button. That's the biggest feedback for me. And for, exchange, a way of exchanging, a way of signing into class. In addition to your comment, to just like, to share, to love. Thank you, thank you. It's fun also to be here and see those hearts floating by instead of seeing my face or the thumbs up. If it's not a heart today, that's just fine. I understand. We're not always in that lovey place. Phew. Let's take a breath together as you come into the class, into this space, into my backyard. A long, slow inhale and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So nice to see you all here this morning. I welcome you to the circle. I am aware of who's coming and know that many of you are in very snowy places. Yesterday, in the Facebook group, in Pachamama's heart centering community, I did a Earth Day fire. You're welcome to join that group. It's a private group. You can find it if you Google it in Facebook. Google Pachamama's heart centering community. Pachamama's project, that's what it is. Pachamama's project, all one word, heart centering community. And there's a fire ceremony yesterday. And I had the great opportunity to have my son be my videographer, which is such a relief to not have to pay attention to the technology. And he didn't know that in Facebook you have to hold the phone up right side up. So the whole thing is sideways. So in the shamanic world, we change our world by changing our perspective. So I thought it was great. It's a beautiful video, sideways. And it's in this backyard, which is why I started this. It's trying desperately to turn green. Well, we have hard frosts overnight and a little snow here and there. And I started all that conversation by looking at this list of folks who've said good morning, and I bet lots of them are living in snow. Is it true? Let me hear. Is it true with the thumbs up that you have snow where you are this morning in Vermont and Canada? I know maybe New Hampshire you do have snow. Good morning. So one more breath. And then start to pay attention to where is your breath this morning. Where is it? I see one person has snow. Anybody else? Where is it? Thumbs up for snow this morning, where you are. Where is your breath in your body? Today we're going to work with energetics and habits and our spiritual habits and those places of connecting in to your thoughts and your beliefs in the same way that shaman change their perspective. All humans, maybe all humans are shamans. If you start to, shaman just means you start to know the place between the worlds. You can move between the physical world of matter and experience the world of energy, and you know that that world of energy is real. So breathing in and breathing out. And where is your energy? Is it coming present? So when people are working with me in the literal space, so when I'm doing shamanic healing work, when you're having a session with me, I say to you, invite your energy all the way present to your physical body. Sometimes we out of the space of our physical. So bring all of your energy from wherever it is for this morning, for the duration of the practice. After practice, you can do whatever you want. But for the practice, I want to invite you to bring your energy to the present moment and to your physical self. Connected. Bring your awareness, pull your awareness back from wherever it is that's not here in your form. And then another inhale. And another exhale through your heart and your mouth. So we know in the shamanic practice that we are connected to Spirit, that Spirit works through us. And my inspiration, my wish for this practice is that you find a way to stay connected to yourself and to the energetics, that you remember more and more throughout your days to look for the nectar. I was listening to another shaman yesterday, and she was talking about two shamans actually, such a gift. And one of them was talking about if there's 7 billion people on the planet, and half of them, or even less than half of them, let's say 3 billion people, are afraid, concerned, having anxiety. That's a lot of frequency of that energy that we're also in the frequency of. I have the good fortune of being home with people who aren't having that experience for the most part. So my invitation to you is to keep vibrating the frequency of love as often and fully as you can. So breathe in and out of your heart again. Know that you are loved. While I take a sip of my hot water before we begin our breathing practice. And before my hot water gets cold, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Tuck them in there. Set an intention for today. Inhale through the heart, exhale the intention. Set an intention for the next 20 minutes of this practice. Inhale there, exhale your intention. On your next inhale, expand the wings of your heart. Stretch your arms side to side. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands right to your back. And take a gentle inhale. And begin your breathing. Breath of fire with your hands to your back in this mudra. Behind your back, reaching for the earth this morning. Good morning. It's Earth Day week. Yesterday was Earth Day Fire in Pachamama's project group. And it's the new moon. So breath of fire. Kapalabhati breath, a breath that focuses on the exhale. And when we focus on the exhale, we help to reset that fight or flight, to remind our body that we're safe, that we can breathe out. If it's available to you to have your eyes closed for this practice, go ahead and do that. Inhale. Exhale completely. Three-part breath, or one big inhale, 3 sips of breath in. Squeeze all those pelvic floor muscles and draw energy up with a squeeze from the earth. Say good morning. Get empowered. When we connect to the earth, we are empowered. Like a tree that allows us to rise. The energy of the earth helps us to grow stronger, stand straighter. Inhale. Exhale completely whenever you need. Sorry about that. And relax with your hands in your lap. Pause. Do you need energy today? Are you feeling in the need of energy? You can use this mudra. Touch your little finger and your ring finger to the tip of your thumb very gently. Fingertips touching. Make peace signs with your 2 other fingers. If you need energy, if you need grounding, wrap those thumbs and pause with your paws in your lap. I'm so grateful for your tuning in and waking up. Inhale. Quietly bring your hands together in front of your heart. Gentle inhale. Gentle exhale if you haven't already. Silly, silly me. Inhale there again in your heart. Reach your hands up. Reach for the sun like the trees do. Exhale, relax your shoulders down away from your ears. With a gentle inhale, begin breath of fire. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. 3-part breath. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the pelvic floor muscles and call in that energy of Father Sun. Sunlight down. Pure energy. Sunlight that washes over your field. When we bring the light to any darkness, it gets lighter, or the light to any heaviness, it gets lighter. Exhale whenever you need, and bring your hands down slowly. and connect in to what's shifted from connecting to earth and sun. In the shamanic traditions, when you come of age, which is somewhere between 9 and 13, depending on your tribe, your family, you have a ceremony where you release your biological parents and you take Mother Earth and Father Sky as your parents. You become an adult, a steward of the earth, an earthling who's connected to all of your relations and remembers that you came here as a child of the sun and the earth. I was connecting into Lake Titicaca energy last night, and that place of being born. They know that they are that in that region that they are children of the sun. They know it. They are it. They live it. Breathe in through your heart. Breathe in light. And feel if there's any places that are feeling it at all dark. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. Close your eyes and receive. So today, for the rest of the practice, maybe it's not my words, maybe it's your breath. I want to invite you to receive. Receive the gifts of showing up for yourself for practice. Love is all around you. Can you open your heart to receive? To receive this connection, this sunrise practice. To receive these words from Rumi. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. Inhale through your heart. Exhale and walk out the front door of your heart in your imagination. Send an aspect of yourself out that front door of your heart into a field, a meadow, a garden. And as you enter that field, set your intention to enter a field of love. What does it smell like? You feel the sun on your face and the whisper of the wind on your cheek. Perhaps you hear birds or smell flowers. Perhaps you hear the hum of the hummingbird. Perhaps you remember being a hummingbird. Perhaps you're by the ocean and you hear the call of the seagull. Breathe in all that you're experiencing in that place of the field, the meadow. The frequency of love. And anything that's feeling other than that, imagine that you're sending that food, that nourishment out to other people. Perhaps you can give it away more than you can receive it. So send some love to someone that you want to send love to. This is sacred reciprocity. What we put out, we get back. So send out that love. Sometimes it's easier to give it away. Do you receive it? Will you? So as a wave that sort of goes out and hits a opposite shoreline and turns around and comes back to you, slowly let that wave of love wash over you this morning. And then anything that's other than love that shows up in that field, put some energy of love behind it or underneath it or around it and transform it. And as you stand in the field, in the garden, in the meadow, in your imagination, in your journey, what's the message of this place of love? What's the message for you today? Reach out and ask. Maybe a bird comes and shares a message with you. Perhaps it's one of your own allies. Animal, human, dolphin, whale. Perhaps it's the wind, or the earth itself, herself, or the sun himself. Frequencies, what's your message today? Inhale again, all of that message in the field. Feel, put some love behind the message, whatever it is, with your inhale. And with your exhale, release anything that's not yours, that you don't need. Inhale and receive all the gifts of being in this garden, feeling the sun on your face, the gentle whisper of the wind on your cheek. It's the new moon. It was the new, here in New England, it was the new moon sort of right around midnight, I think. The actual apex, the actual zenith. It's not really a zenith. The moment of the new moon. And this new moon is a time of planting seeds if you're a farmer. If you're in that land, a time of gestating, germinating seeds. I want to invite you to plant some seeds, literally. I know it might be hard to get them. Just in a little pot. Put them in a glass, a yogurt container. Wheatgrass seeds grow really quick, or parsley seeds. Just plant them, water them, and carry them around with you for the next days. Have them sit on your desk or at your dining room table. Something edible. A seed of something edible. And picking up all the frequencies that you're putting out in the world. And then eat them. So just as a consciousness-raising activity, Plant some seeds, carry them around with you, and notice what happens. Just notice. I'm closing our practice this morning with a poem. The bookend poem of staying awake, of going back and forth across the door sills with Rumi, where the two worlds touch, right? So with those seeds, I want to remind you that you're creators, and invite you to bring consciousness to what you want to create in this world, in your life. Prospective immigrants, please note, either you will go through this door or you will not go through. If you go through, there's always the risk of remembering your name. If you go through, there's always the risk of remembering your name. Things look at you doubly. There we go, that's how we do that. Things look at you doubly, and you must look back and let them happen. If you do not go through, it's possible to live worthily, to maintain your attitudes, to hold your position, to die bravely. But much will blind you, much will evade you. At what cost? Who knows? The door itself makes no promises. It is only a door. One more time, top to bottom. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Inhale out of the field and into your heart. Inhale back into your physical body. Big breath. All the way into your physical self. Exhale through the heart. Inhale, walk fully in the front door of your heart. Exhale down into the earth. Get grounded in your being. Prospective immigrants, please note, either you will go through this door or you will not go through. If you go through, there's always the risk of remembering your name. Things look at you doubly, and you must look back and let them happen. If you do not go through, it is possible to live worthily, to maintain your attitudes, to hold your position, to die bravely. But much will blind you, much will evade you. At what cost? Who knows? The door itself makes no promises. It is only a door. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate the opportunity to connect with you. This morning I'm teaching Thursday Circle for shamanic practice in Zoom. And I also have a shamanic energy healing practice virtually. You're welcome to join me, call for a session, or message me. I really hope you've loved this practice and tapping into your unique frequency of love. If you enjoy it, the biggest compliment you can give is to like and to share with a friend this practice, to repost, to comment, to spread the word. And I invite you today to stay awake. Don't go back to sleep. The door is round and open. Go back and forth across the door sill today, where the two worlds touch. Stay awake. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll see you Saturday if you're a daily practice person. I'll see you Saturday at 8. Weekends are 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. Have a great day.